Hi there. Thank you for having us in this excellent program by UBS. Hello, judges. My name is Steve, and this is Ram. We're from SayPay, where we are helping companies like UBS transform their customer authentication experience using advanced voice technology. So, there's a lot of talk about customer experience. Customer experience for each customer usually starts when they're at your digital front door. And what's the first thing you do to welcome them in? You ask them to put in their username and then their password, and then maybe it's some kind of a security question, or it's a one-time password, or it's some kind of a challenge response. Okay, this is not really a good way to be welcoming in your customer from the very start of that exchange. Your focus needs to be on authentication first, but it needs to be done in order to meet the customer on their own terms. Now, how do you do that? Well, that's what SayPay is all about. We have retooled the authentication process using modern technologies, including biometric convenience and security.
So when it comes to biometric, the most frequently used and we believe the best technology is voice, because for a bank like UBS, you have customers in website, phone banking, IVR. So we need to want to find a solution that could be used across all these channels. All the current biometric companies, what they're doing is replacing a password with a passphrase. As compared to that, what SayPay does is we generate a unique token for every authentication in a transaction, whereby when the user speaks, we do two steps at the same time. One is the voice recognition to confirm the identity of the person. The second thing is speech recognition to confirm the transaction-related details, and then show the customer what he's trying to do, and then he can take the action right there. It's a simple solution that could be used across the enterprise. A customer is a customer, whether it's in investment banking or wealth management or whatever, one-time enrollment process, and he can go through this process whereby every time he's trying to do a transaction, a code is presented to him on his phone or her phone, you speak it, and then once we do both these voice and speech recognitions, it'll be asked to let go through.
Right, thank you. So if you're like a lot of companies, especially the size that you are, you probably have a lot of fragmented silos of where data and authentication credentials are kept. What we do is we bring an approach that brings us all together and offers it at an omni-channel authentication level. The benefits to this, obviously, increased efficiency, reduced fraud, and the improved ability for profits through better loyalty with your customers.
Okay, so voice is very natural. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Google now, Siri. So people are more and more used to voice control, voice commands, voice navigations and all. That's the reason why we feel that using SayPay, it's a natural transition of your existing one-factor, two-factor solutions to our three-factor solution. But it doesn't add additional friction. It's just the same step that is done by speaking, and we do multi-factor in the same step. With the smartphones, the quality of the microphones have increased, noise cancellation technologies have come. So we believe we're at the right time to introduce this technology right now. And it learns over time. So it does auto-calibration and learns over time. Our model is very simple. It's a mobile app that sits behind your mobile app and uses web services, and it's hosted in your infra. So the security will be handled by your IT team.
Right. So this has been fantastic, being able to get the mentoring and the coaching that we've gotten from the staff at UBS. Thank you for having us for that. What we plan to do now is to continue our pursuit. We currently have a pilot going on in India. We have 3 other prospects going on there. We have signed a reseller deal in Africa, with a country in Africa, and we're opening an office in Hong Kong. There's tremendous value. We think the APAC market is going to be probably our leading market for this type of technology. We plan to look at other incremental innovations that we think will be helpful in showing our flexibility and agility to improving the authentication process. And our goal is to be a $65 million revenue company by 2020. I'm Steve Hoffman, and Ramshan and I both have extensive payment, financial services, wealth management, and security background. We've got a great team of people behind us, including very seasoned board members. So in summary, what we believe is that you can transform the way that you take care of your customers with SayPay. Thank you.